All right, guys, welcome back. It's the Super Mario Dario Minute. Dario, what the fuck is going on?
What's up, man? We're not doing the YouTube yet. That's for next time. Am I correct?
Who fucking knows? I'm recording it right now. It could go on YouTube.
Good. It's a trial and error.
All right, you're back in Florida. You
For
left.
the 15, I left Montreal. It's been a long day. I've been up for like 28 hours or something like that. I'm very cranky. I'm hungry. I got a Subway sandwich right next to me. I'm scarfing down for the YouTube debut, or maybe pre-debut. I'm not sure. And yeah, man, I'm feeling pretty good. We got a couple things to talk about.
So, guys,
and then afterwards, I'm going to take my nap.
So, guys, if you didn't know, today's podcast is brought to you by Subway. Eat fresh.
Oh, yes. I got a big chicken bacon round. Maybe it's a grilled chicken. I don't know, but it is terrific.
Hey, I like it. Dario, we've had 50 fucking questions come in for you for the podcast that people want to know some shit about you.
Okay, let's hear it. I may have some answers. They better be good questions, though.
All right, well, we've already tried to do this once, so I'm going to pick new ones.
Perfect. I mean, might as well.
What is the most annoying sound you've ever heard?
People on a podcast in the middle of a show eating Subway with their mic on. That pisses me off. I could not imagine what that would sound like for people. That would piss me off. I would lose my shit as a host. Next question.
What is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is ending up like Bruno. Very dependent, ugly, useless, and only 6 feet tall. That would piss me off. That would not piss me off. That's my biggest fear.
We're going to re-go over a question. What is your dream car, and does Bruno already drive it?
You would think with all the cars that Bruno's been driving, he's driving his Porsche Cayennes and his A4s and the Maserati SUVs. You would think he is driving my dream car. I think a dream car for me would probably be like a Jeep, and maybe a Panorama. Porsche Panorama would be nice. Not too big, not too small, not too flashy. I think it's a very classic car, but it'd have to be all black. That's a dream car for me. And it's very obtainable.
Okay. When was the last time you cried?
Probably about 6 hours ago when I was packing and I was not even close to being done, and I had like no food. It was just very stressful. I had a breakdown. Okay, I do not want to talk about it, but it was very recent, for sure.
Okay, what is the best thing to do under the influence?
The best thing to do under the influence. The best thing that I would do, my route is always go to like a joint, like a burrito joint or something like that, hop the counter and start serving the customers. I've done that, and it's a very nice thing to do under the influence. I think that's the way to go.
You want to hear a story about something that I did when I used to drink and I was under the influence?
What do you mean you used to drink?
I don't drink anymore.
You don't drink anymore? Okay, that's good. All right, yeah, let's hear it.
So I worked at a whitewater rafting resort. I was a whitewater rafting guide when I was younger. And there was a lot of drinking that went on there. So I was drunk. We ended up going to, what the fuck was that place? Eastside Mario's, just outside of town. And I was shit canned, and we closed the bar at Eastside's. And then everybody cleared out, and we were still drinking. And then the bartender cleared out. And then I cleared over top of the bar and stole a bunch of booze and then left.
I mean, what other option? What were you supposed to do at that point, Tanner?
I don't know.
What other option was there for you? Viable option, a pertinent option. There was nothing else.
No.
I think you did well.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And it has been over 10 years since that happened, so I don't think I can get arrested for it.
Okay, perfect. No incriminating. It's over.
Favorite fast food item other than Subway?
Man, you got to go with the classic. For me, it's a burrito. Probably a burrito, man. Fuck, I have a problem with that. Huge problem, man. I just loaded up with just all these cheeses and habanero sauces, and oh my god, dude, it's my weakness. It's gonna be the reason why I'm gonna be a cruiserweight one day.
Well, then you're up at my weight class.
Speaking of cruiserweight, you see Bruno, he keeps threatening Adam. He says he's on at 12 meals a day trying to get up to his weight class. As soon as he's at 201 pounds and it's happening. He's going to replace the King fight.
I know that Bruno wants to kill himself, but I don't think death by Braidwood is a good idea.
No, death by Braidwood is haunting even after life. You don't want to get into that.
Yeah. What is the one thing that really makes you angry?
Have I answered this question? No. The one thing that really makes me angry. Oh. Freelance journalists that put fighters down, whether they're good or bad. They just put them down and have never thrown a punch in their life. Fuck those people. Worldwide. They're everywhere. I hate those people. No respect. Fighters give up their health, and whether they don't suit the way you like their fighting styles, you should not be talking shit. But that's just a clean version of what I want to say. But whatever.
All right, we'll do two more.
Okay, good. I like these questions.
Good. Favorite podcast?
What do you mean, man? The podcast that's home. What's home to me is the Spice of Life podcast, man. I put it above the Joe Rogan podcast, the Tyson podcast. I mean, it's fucking terrific. This is where shit goes down. This is unfiltered. This is where shit happens. I mean, tonight when Ryan Ford gets on is going to be the reason why I like, and it's number one, the Spice of Life podcast.
All right, last question. What is your best pickup line?
My best pickup line is usually from Tinder. It's because it won't work in real life. You go on Tinder and you match with somebody and you say, wow, I can't believe this app actually works for jail. Gets them every time.
That's hilarious.
Or, you know what? I would any pickup line that Luke uses, those could be my favorite. Could you imagine a pickup line from Luke?
No, I can't actually. Can you give me an example of a pickup line from Luke?
Hey, do you like to get fucked by guys that look like turtles?
Now, you've seen Luke with his shirt off, correct?
I have seen Luke with my shirt off, yes.
Can you agree with me that he has some form of body dysmorphia?
You know, one of the questions were, do I believe in aliens? And I do believe in aliens. Luke is an alien. Luke's a fucking alien. There's no other way to wrap it. Luke is just a extraterrestrial, if I do say so myself. With a mean head kick, Luke, with respect.
That's what Adam says. Like, Braidwood, with all due respect, you look like an alien.
Yeah. It's with the highest respect, dude. Do not kick me.
Now, you seen the Adam Braidwood fight on the weekend. He mowed through that Mexican fellow fairly quickly. And then we had some drama in the ring when Simon got in there after.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I could not be there. I almost got a table, but things did not work out to my favor. But I've seen the video and I've seen the post-fight. I've seen the interviews with Manny and all that stuff. Good event. Good for Braidwood. I'm glad that it was very smart of Eye of the Tiger, I'll admit, and I don't like to admit it, but it was good to have him over. You know, people got to see him and they got to see what's been brewing. It's been happening for over a year now, you know, or close to a year, you know, so I think it was very good for the French people to see Adam. I think this is going to help. This is going to be a nice fight, nice little local fight. I can't wait for it. But listen, Adam did what he was supposed to do. They gave him the opponent, and Adam he has one objective, and that's what you said, to mow through. And Jesus seemed like a tough guy, but I think he was until he got hit, and I think he just really didn't want it. So it only lasted a fucking round. Good for Adam. I'm glad he's getting some more rounds in Edmonton in April 28th. Is that it?
Yes.
Good. You're scaring me. Why are you scaring me, Tanner?
I'm looking at the luggage on your bed, and there's a lot of stuff that's sitting there that look like purses.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 purses.
Did you bring a French female back to Florida with you?
No, buddy. We don't live here anymore. Our parents basically have hoarded our rooms. My mom has run out of shit to put in her closet, and she just uses room. So basically, I sleep on the floor. Not really, but still. This is actually Bruno's room, if you're curious. He has the best lighting, so I use it, but Bruno doesn't need it.
Well, it is fitting that there's purses on the bed, and that's Bruno's room.
Basically, since his balls are in Karina's purse as of right now.
Uh, she seems like a very lovely young lady, like not altogether bright.
Oh, she can't. How could she be if she's with Bruno? Of course not. No. Very nice girl. Great heart. Terrific intentions. Makes my brother happy, and really, I could care less if she does or doesn't. But I mean, I guess that's what's important at the end of the day.
So
Ugh.
I had a dream the other night, and you, your brother, and your brother's girlfriend were in it.
I mean, that might have been a meme, buddy. But there's a lot of memes with me, Bruno, and Karina in it.
Yeah, I don't know who's making those new memes, but they're fucking terrible.
I like them. Well,
Okay, well they're
yeah. Well, I don't know who's making them though.
the
Who is
premise.
making them?
The premise of the memes are fantastic.
Yes.
I'm gonna send the gentleman the app that I use to make the memes, where you can get all the shit off of them, so they don't look like fucking hammered shit when you put them out. I do enjoy that people copy my ideas. I think it's flattering.
I might copy your idea and make my own podcast.
What?
I'm just saying, don't punch me.
You should make your own podcast. You and Platinum Mike.
Yeah, right. Could you fucking imagine?
No, I'd listen to it though.
We get flagged every fucking time. Every time for Mike's comments. For sure. And he would incriminate himself.
Oh, you get arrested 100%.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But okay, back to this dream. So there was a dream. Bruno fought. He lost. And,
Thank God, finally.
Literally ate the canvas. Not even a very competitive match. He got chinned. And then you fought in the main event. And you won. And you won a title. I don't know what fucking title it was. But then Bruno's girlfriend ditched Bruno and tried to get with you.
Honestly, I do feel like that's going to happen at some point of our lives. I feel like that's going to be... that's a solid... That's not... Man, I don't know if that's a dream. That could be a prediction, man. I don't know. We got to start listening to you a lot more. That sounds very likely. I wouldn't be surprised. But I would not accept Karina's offer. I would rather kill myself. Honestly.
How old is this young lady?
What, 22, 23? She can barely tie her own shoes.
How old's Bruno?
And Bruno, oh, how old is Bruno?
Yeah.
A year younger than me. He's 23. Yeah. He's around the same age as Karina. I mean, a lot of people say he looks older, but that's because he looks more beaten.
Yes.
More crooked nose, the ear, and then okay, I'll get it to him. He can grow a little bit of facial hair. I can't, okay? Fuck off, everybody. Sue me.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm really pulling for Bruno in this relationship. Hopefully he can get her pregnant and lock her down.
That's what Bruno says every week. Every week. He's just like counting on it. I'm telling you, this is my week.
Hey, hopefully he does.
Then the time of the month comes and he's very depressed. You can see it. You can see it in his face.
It's literally not getting any better for him.
Nah, probably not.
Like, he might be able to get a girl that's the same hotness, but stupider.
No.
Or
no, he basically hit the pinnacle.
Or like an ugly girl that's kind of smart.
He hit the pinnacle, dude. It's all over for him.
I agree.
There's no way. There's no going up from here.
I agree.
There's no way down. So you better be careful because it's a long way down.
I agree. Now let's talk about this fantastic brunette that you've been hanging out with, cooking all this food, pissing me off on Instagram.
She's such a sweetheart. Honestly, usually I don't care about leaving Montreal. It's like very easy because I get to go back to Florida, but it was actually a little difficult. I enjoyed the company. It was nice. After the fights, I wasn't training as much, so I had more time to spend. Like you saw, I got shit-faced in Kingston and, you know, watching the fights together, watching Bruno get punched in the face, but win a, decision. All that was nice, and then she's cooking for me. Like I said, I'm trying to make a move to go down to 160. Not a lot of people know that. But if it happens successfully, because it's a very timely, process, I'm going to give her a lot of credit. She's cooking for me. I'm at the gym. She goes and calls me, says, come over. I got dinner waiting for you. She's got salmon. She's got stir-fried chicken, man. She's in the kitchen, wrist flicking, all that shit, man.
Wow.
She's doing good. She stole my heart, the little one. Little French. And everybody warned me about the French girls, but I guarantee you, knowing me, I'll mess it up. So I give it a week before she gets bored of me.
Now, is this girl like a legit girlfriend? Like she's your girlfriend?
Not a legit. I wouldn't call her that. I wouldn't embarrass her like that by calling her, by her calling me her boyfriend or whatever it is, But she's a good, more than a friend. She's my little lady for now. Then we'll see what happens. She either blocks me when I wake up tomorrow morning, or we'll see what happens when I come back.
Was this the girl that got weirded out that I got the picture of the girl on your shoulders?
Yes, she's like, what? Where are they getting their content? Like, where were these getting these pictures? Because then she don't have me on every social media. I post different pictures on different social sites, and she's like, when the fuck was this picture even taken? I don't even remember this picture being taken, and who is this kid that's been photoshopped? So yeah, she was a little bit freaked out, not weirded out, but she was like, okay, what's going on? But for the sake of justifying what Brian Caldwell was trying to do, I think it was very worth it. So it's
100%.
okay.
Now, I did see her on the FaceTime the other day.
Did you? You did. That's right. I was at the keg. Yeah, you called. But you know what? It was worth it. Talking to you and Hunter was a pleasure, especially Hunter. I see that he's an ass kicker in Fortnite. And what's crazy is that Bruno's pretty good in Fortnite. And you know what? We got to do a team where it's me, Bruno, Ryan Ford, because I know Ryan plays Fortnite.
Yes.
And maybe his son RJ. Maybe we can get like a super squad. The fearsome foursome. That's what we'll call ourselves.
There is an issue with that because you and Bruno are on Xbox.
Oh, God, no. Oh, my God.
And Ford is on PlayStation, but I had just added Bruno on Xbox. I have Fortnite.
No. You added Lazy Pikachu 32? Make sure you get me Chummy Racer 2411. I'll message it to you. Don't ask about it, okay? It's way better than Lazy Pikachu.
Chummy Racer 2422.
Chummy Racer 2411.
You have to mess it. I'll forget.
I will message you because I don't want you to fuck it up.
Do you play the Fortnite?
I do play Fortnite. I'm not as good as Bruno. I'm telling you. Bruno's fucking fantastic at it. He's fucking winning battle royales like nothing. Wakes up in the morning, boom, sends me a picture, another one. Fuck him. But he would be good to have on the squad.
I came second yesterday.
He did?
I did.
Or you did?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Yeah. I came second the other day too, and I think with Bruno's power, I think we could really make some damage.
I think so, and maybe I'll be on the headset talking, and Hunter can be playing because he's better than me.
Yes, let's do it like that. We gotta have Hunter play too. Hunter's quick. Good for him. Yeah, we'll probably do it that way.
Well, young Hunter, he's got a YouTube channel now where he plays Fortnite on the YouTube channel, and his first video, him and his little faggot friend won.
Wow. You know what? Good for Hunter. You know what? I'm going to subscribe to that because I'll subscribe to that. The only reason I won't, and unfortunately, I will subscribe to the Spice of Life, not because of Luke, but because of Tanner. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I would not. But I can't wait till that starts happening.
We are missing Luke today. He's not going to show up fashionably late for this episode. He is at the doctor getting help for his sex addiction. So hopefully he gets that figured out. I think actually that he might be a chronic masturbator and he's just had a vagina around, so that's what he's been using. He's
probably got the exclusive, what are those called? Fleshlights or whatever.
Yeah.
He's probably got like 10 different mold castings of them. Luke's got the whole setup. They're glow in the dark and everything.
Yes.
Yeah. I have a feeling if you turn off the light and you put a blue light or a blue lamp, whatever they're called, black light in Luke's room, it's just gonna be a mess on the walls, on the ceiling fan.
Agreed.
The door handle.
Agreed. I agree with that 100%. We're gonna get the diagnosis of what it actually is, and we will disclose it on the Thursday episode of the Spice of Life podcast. I have a couple thoughts. I'm gonna save them for Thursday. I'll share them with you though after the show, maybe. Okay. But I think they're good.
All right. Okay. I'm with it.
You're back in Florida for a reason. You're back. You're going to do a little bit of a fight camp, right?
A little bit of a training camp just to get the weight off. I need a little bit away from the distraction, even though Florida distracts me quite a bit. But I think it'll be good. I'll be able to monitor my weight a little bit better. And I'll be able to eat my way, but in a efficient way. And we'll see what happens. And then hopefully I can be a healthy, strong, sexy 160-pounder. And we'll see what happens, We're going to do it the right way. It'll take some time, but you can see. You'll be able to see it I'll be nice and fucking fit for it, and then we'll see what happens. And then Dario's gonna start invading the middleweight division. We'll see that 6'2". It's a good height for me.
You're
A lot of midgets in
6'2"?
that weight class. Yeah, of course. I drank my milk when I was young. Don't worry about it, man.
Okay, you're 2 inches taller than I am.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna punch you in the body.
Ooh, ooh, you might as well. When me and Mike Perry spar, he doesn't go for the head anymore. He just goes for the stomach, because Mike is significantly shorter than me for a welterweight in the UFC.
So why do you want to go to 160? Do you think you're gonna have a better chance at chinning more people?
No, I think when the when there's the next step, I'm 16-0, and I think I'm at the point of the career where the competition will be, we're breaking top 15. Like
Yeah.
we're gonna have to, and I have been taking a look at both weight classes, and everybody's got phenomenal fighters in each weight class. But as far as we're gonna have to see, if I want to grow into 168, or if I'm at the point where maybe I can't, but it's very possible in a healthy way to make 160. So we'll see what happens. And if I can do it a healthy way, I think my style would be perfect for the middleweight division. I think with a little bit of more weight loss, I'll be faster. I'm not worried about chinning people. I just want to be nice and efficient, be able to get out of the way, be quick. And I think we can do that at 160. But if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If not, we'll see what happens. We're going to take things slow. We're going to do it the right way. And my little girlie's going to still be cooking me stir-fried chicken with sweet potato and zucchini. And, we'll see what happens. And we'll see if we can do it the right way.
Okay, so what do you walk around at right now?
Me, I'm about a 170. So we're good. So you're talking about 170, but that's, a very strict 170, like I'm watching myself. But if you're talking me super middleweight, that's 2 pounds away from fight weight already,
Yeah.
and I don't even have a fight scheduled anytime soon, unless for the Adonis Stevenson Badu Jack card that may or may not happen still on May 19th. But we'll see what happens. And if I can make 160 for that fight, so be it. Why not?
You can make 160 right now.
I can make 160. I think so.
Right now, it's 10 pounds. It's easy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is not my normal walking around weight, but because I just had a fight and I stayed in the gym, I'm able to maintain this type of weight. So we'll see what happens. It's a little bit of a process, but it's okay as long as I don't get uglier. Like when I cut weight, my ears get bigger. I don't like that, So hopefully that doesn't happen more dramatically.
Do you feel physically good though? You feel healthy?
I feel terrific. I'm just only tired because of not the jet lag, because I did not go through a jet lag, but just because of the traveling. I hate traveling in general. I hate packing. I'm not very organized. Yeah. I know I forget. I know I forgot tons of important shit back in Montreal that I probably needed, but I'm not going to remember until I wake up. The bag I did forget in Montreal. Not really forget. It's more territorial. It kind of protects the apartment.
I like that. Is the Boogeyman hat, is the Uncle Ron hat still there?
It's still there as well.
Ooh, that's a tandem of hats to protect the house.
Oh yeah, nobody's fucking busting in. Everybody feels the presence.
I like that.
I got an auto lock on that. It's the 2 fucking hats.
Where's your parents right now? Are they downstairs?
No, I don't. They're probably at work.
Oh, okay. What do they do?
My mom owns her own title company, so she's basically the bread maker. Real estate's a good thing to be in Cape Coral, So yeah, she's the bread maker, and Dad's basically the courier. Nice. We basically take the orders from Mom. Everybody, even though I don't live here anymore, Mom's the boss. Mom's always been the boss. She's a boss lady, so good for her. Yeah, she's a CEO of her own company. It's very nice.
Now, is that fuckwit of a dog at that house?
Yes, I just took a Snapchat of it. But like I said, nobody knows that I'm in Florida. I've kept it quiet because I'm trying to surprise my friend for his birthday while I'm here. Might as well. But you guys are more than welcome to announce it. And with you guys, I mean Tanner Willshaw, because Luke does not contribute to this fucking show anymore.
Here's a real question then for you. How long? Okay, you split your time between Florida and Montreal. Where basically do you spend the most time?
Montreal,
okay,
for sure. That's where I live. I mean, I got my own apartment there, my own living space. And Florida, I only usually stay in Florida a long period of time when it's holidays, like maybe like Christmas or something like that. But like I said, I just came here and I'll probably be here for 10 days. And then I'm splitting back, I've been in Montreal already since the year started, like 2.5 months.
Yeah.
For my fight, Bruno's fight, Bruno had 2 fights and everything. So no, that's where I train. That's where I belong. If I want to take boxing serious, I got to be where I train. And it's Montreal. But sometimes you got to change the environment a little bit so you don't get fucking bored and lose your mind.
I like that. Let's wrap this fucking thing up. You need to have a nap.
Yes, I do need a nap, but I do have a song of the week for you.
Songs of the week. Let's go. Ryan Ford already picked. What was it?
Ryan Ford was Hustlin'. Hustlin' is something.
Hustle and Motivate. That's what his was. You've got a song.
It's Ric Flair Drip. Everybody needs a little bit of Ric Flair in their life. Ric Flair Drip. Go woo on a bitch. Everybody's going to be wooing all fucking week.
Woo!
You'll be hearing me play it. Yes, sir.
And this will be my last dedication to Stephen Bossy.
Oh, yeah.
If he does not respond to this one, it's going to get a hell of a lot more serious. So this week's song to Steve is AC/DC Spoilin' for a Fight.
I am so fucking with this one. They get better every week, Tanner. Fucking credit to you.
This is the last one. I can't do it anymore. I'm running out of songs, and I'm actually running out of patience.
Yes, for this, I mean, I know. And I know how your patience is when you one-word text me, so yeah. I do not want to test it, and I would not want to be Steve Bose or Boss.
It's very short, but Steve, I'm being fucking dead serious.
Nobody's fucking around, Steve.
If I can steal Adam Braidwood's lines, it gets serious real quick, and we're serious right now.
Very serious.
Let's get after it, man. Like, there's only a certain amount of time that both of us have left in this sport. We're both almost the same age. You're fucking a year older than me, but you look like 60 years older than me. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But realistically, I'm 35. He's 36. We don't have a lot of time left, so let's get it on.
Let's do this.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here, Dario.
I'm excited for Ryan's segment tonight. It's going to be fucking hostile. Can't wait. Good luck, guys.